So she came to me and she told me, I want to slice your head open. I want to see how it's arranged. And then I want to arrange mine the same way and see if we will have the same results. Because they were like, even the most toughest of tests and exams, I would still smash 100.
Wow.
Even when they would give us something that we haven't studied, I would still smash it.
You truly never know people until you take the time out to get to know people. I'm sorry I stopped there, but it was important. And in fact, I want us to dwell there. I can't allow you to just continue with this conversation as if you haven't said a huge bombshell. First of all, every time you take a pause, I'm going to be panicking.
No.
Because you're about to hit me with something so heavy. So, when you talked about going to this other international school,
Yeah.
remember in my life, as I'm listening to your story, I'm trying to find out how did she end up here? Because I am lucky to know where we are right now.
Yes.
And people will journey on. So, and I'm also thinking of the audience and wondering, this story, can it be anybody's story? So when you get the scholarship,
Yes.
I'm like, this is where it now becomes narrowed down.
Yes.
You get, this is for, yes, the hard work. I mean, this is where an essence of luck happens. That maybe may not have happened to everybody. But when you go back or make the decision, I'm just like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Just explain more about the magnitude of this decision and why you chose this direction.
One thing was, in terms of the enabler, the environment, it was very important for me to be in a very fast-paced environment.
You're in Form 2. You're not 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, remember in Form 1, my benchmark is a Form 4, right? So because Richie, with how I'm seeing my life, how I'm seeing my family, how I'm seeing, the struggles my mom is going through, I need surety. I just need to be in an environment where, everything is spot on. So it was a lot of pressure on myself. It was quite unexpected also from my my peers, and people were like, you're going back to that. They called it not so very good names, right? But I am looking at the bigger picture in terms of, this is the environment where I need to have the roots to grow. This other environment, I can easily lose sight of that focus. You have everything. I don't.
Yeah, but you know what's so shocking about this? You're not even looking at it from the option of, let me excel so much in this school that I get a university scholarship or anything like that. It looks like an easy route to international.
Yeah.
You get?
Yes.
There's connections, there's all these other things. But what I'm hearing you say is, this ground is rocky. The environment that you need to thrive has to be challenging.
Yes. Yes.
I'm blown away. Like the maturity of a Form 2 student in the mix of hardship, because the hardship hasn't gone away.
No.
at ease is just school fees, which has now been sorted.
Which is now being sorted. I just have, and with this one, by the way, I never used to worry about the 100 shillings because I would walk from Limani all the way to town, and then I can walk from town to home. So I don't have to worry about that as well. So it was such a good break.
Does the headmistress or anybody in the school sit you down?
Yes, the headmaster sat me down, asked me, what do I want to stay?
What?
Yes. Asked me why. Asked me, is it those? I think those are a trip or something. Told me everything is free for you, right? and all that. What else do you want? And because they could tell, like, in terms of academics, I am smashing it, right? So, and it was quite different from
The other students.
The other students, yeah, because the other students already had it figured out. Their parents had it figured out for them.
Oh my God.
Right? So they didn't give it as much weight as I did.
I've gone to those schools. So I understand what it is that you're saying. I've gone to the Brabants, you get. And I get, and I've been in Kenyan system as well, but primary. So I do understand the differences in the environment very well.
Yes.
But I don't think I have the guts to push. Okay. Wow, that you have. So you're telling the headmaster, this environment is not challenging enough for me.
Yes, the environment was not challenging.
From an education.
From an education perspective, they would take too long because they had to carry everybody along, and for me that was too slow, because remember, I'm coming from a very highly competitive environment where it's so fast-paced. I'm coming from impromptu, exams, right? To, being prepared for exam. And for me, that didn't, I could easily just mark time there, but I was like, no, I need more challenge. I just needed a better environment for me to be 10 steps ahead.
Okay. And the goal is what? To ace exams?
Yes.
So the system made you understand that if you get an A or a B or an A plus or whatever it is, no, not whatever, like the grade that's necessary,
yeah,
you would go to the next stage.
To the next stage. And I wanted to go to the government, to be called for the government university, right? And I knew that's it. I'm no longer thinking private. I'm thinking, it's going to be public. And I've already planned, because back then we used to have 1.5 years out. I've already planned, I'll work for my fees after, then I'll figure it out after. So I've already planned it out all the way to uni.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, continue with this.
Yes.
So you go back and then the students are like, you've come from...
So what happens is, journey back. I'm going back to Arutani. So I just went home.
The box is still there.
Books and everything, even my bed. Everything is intact. So I just did a little shopping, and then my uniform was home still. Put on my uniform, my very strict uniform. No longer the fancy long pants and stuff, and blazer, and And I went to Arutani, and I remember when I arrived at the compound, it was around almost close towards 5, and people were going to we used to have a slight break to go and get water for showering the next day. We used to have like a trough. You get water, you put it next to your bed, because next day that's the water you're using to shower, right? I'm coming from hot showers to bucket. So somebody saw me going into the admin office and then shouted, "Ciddy is back!" And the entire school, I could hear, "Ciddy is back," from the back now, the class sessions, right? I feel like this is too much pressure. And I had carried a little bit of shopping that I'd gotten from Victornell, right? And it was a little fancy, but they didn't mind this time round. So got my deal in and everything. And
No, don't skip over that. They wanted you.
yes.
Both schools wanted you.
I'm coming from having no options to choosing between two schools that are totally different and totally amazing.
So your and I know, guys get upset with me the way I like interjecting, but for me, it's the magic that I don't want to lose. Schools notice performance.
Yeah.
So your performance stood out so much that the schools wanted you.
Yes. On both sides. And yeah, so I go back. And guess what? Newsflash. I'm being told that you are elected head girl in absentia.
What?
I'm like,
You're informed?
true.
Your story is too much.
And I'm like, but the head girl should be Form 4, not lower. Why? And they were like, yeah. So because the head girl in Form 4 was leaving, so they needed to select another one. So I was the deputy to be the head girl after the Form 4 leaves. And remember, they did this in my absentia. I wasn't in school. They didn't even know I'm coming back.
What?
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah.
This story is insane. Okay, Ciddy, make me understand. Why did students choose you as head girl? Now this sounds more than just book smart performance. And be raw, be honest about it. If you have to big up yourself, do it.
I think it was just the culture of when they were calling out, they used to call out all the top performers, right? They used to hand out like certificates to top performers. And Richie, I would get all the SATs. I would not give the SATs to anyone.
For real?
Yes, as long as I'm doing that subject, just know it's mine. Then I would also have, I think I did MC at some point. I did MC one of the school events, right? And I think just people noticing like leadership quality at that very young age, because I was very self-led. Very self-led. Like nobody told me do this or do that. I was very, very self-led. I remember I even had special duty. Remember the lady we used to sit next to each other, but we don't talk to each other?
Yes. The Form 4.
The Form 4, yeah. So one day we're reading behind the laboratories, and she come and tells me, because I'm in Form 4 and this is my third term, I want you to take over my role. And I'm like, what do you mean take over your role? She's like, I have a special duty that if you do, you don't get to do anything else in school.
Wow.
And I've been looking for somebody to give it to, and you're the only one who stood out.
And
I'm in Form 1. Yes.
But she like begets like, she can see.
Yes.
And what was that special role?
It was taking cups from the staff room to the dining hall. But remember, our dining hall was a bit up the hill, right? That was just it.
But it comes with the packs.
Comes with the pack.
Of Which is what, yes.
Which is me not doing any other duty. And that means I'm not cleaning the classrooms, I am not cleaning the dormitories, I am not doing any other thing. I have more time to study.
Oh my God.
So even better for me. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was just the special task, by the way. And with that, it also gave me a lot of visibility, because I was in the staff room, and there used to be like, that's the girl who she actually hit everything. I gave them a surprise and she hit 100 and all that. So everybody was curious about me. And then I remember during our parades, we used to have like, you have to announce or introduce. I think we had some guests come over, and then I just did an introduction. And guys were like, I like how she talks. And that was it, right? And that was it. And overall, I think just that visibility around, you're called all the time, you're number one,
Yes.
you're performing well, you're reading your self-led, no drama. It was just everybody just looking forward to that. So yeah.
So, do you, and you know, we've spent a lot of time in this era, but it's absolutely fine. Do these people, students, know this other story of you?
No.
So some of them are finding out now?
This is the first time everyone is hearing about it.
No way.
They didn't even know why I'd left, like I was not coming back and all that.
No way.
Everything went on, and by the time I'm coming back, so because they took quite a while to look for my mom, they were really searching for my mom.
Yeah.
To find out where am I, because she's supposed to come.
She's supposed to be head girl.
She's supposed to be head girl, but where is she? So they appointed another girl, interim, as they are looking for my mom, because it took so long to find my mom. Meanwhile, I'm totally fine on this other end. I'm studying and everything is going on well. But yeah, they finally found my mom in the market, and remember they were like, we had to go on asking and asking until we were told that can only be Mwangina now, my mom. And then they were shown where my mom is, and she went and talked to her and trying to tell her and convince her, because my mom was like, you want her to come back, but come back to what? You know, I'm struggling with this. And then they had to go back and say, hey, this is why, it's the fees and all that. And then they had to negotiate, and then headmistress was like, full scholarship for her.
Wow.
Yes.
But the school, in your years there, didn't know this time that you left, you went here?
No.
Maybe just one or two teachers?
They didn't even know. They came to find out way after, when my mom is telling them. But I've just gotten somewhere where she can study, and I don't have to worry about fees. And they were like, no, let her come back.
So when you go back, students, do you tell them?
No.
Wow.
No. I think I only told one of a best friend I had, like I was in, and I told her because she knew about the school. She was in that school before she came to this high school. So she's the only one I told. And that was it. Didn't tell anyone that I had left.
You know, in life I say, sometimes the devil throws bad at people, but they're so resilient that he then begins to distract them with good. You get? I feel like that school, had you stayed there, would have been a good distraction that would have taken away your drive. But I also feel like it was important for you to go there, like Joseph going to the prison, because it made these other people, in an essence, understand.
Yes. It actually triggered the scholarship.
Yes, it triggered the scholarship.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Okay.
It had to take that for this
for them to come as school. Otherwise, they would have just come and called you back.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So you go back. Joseph analogy is small, but it's actually right. Although it's a different same location. You go back, but now as pending head girl. What's the word? With all your nice English, tell me. Interim.
No, I went back as not in sitting, because the other head girl is still there, and she's almost doing her exam. Because at some point they are released from their responsibility, and they have to also coach you and guide you, right? It was like a succession plan. Yes. So really, really nice. Loved this. The system worked. Like there was always a succession plan, and they would always identify this is the one, and then you're coached through it.
Wow.
So yes, so I go back. I'm the head girl in waiting because yes. So yeah, and now Form 2 easy. Do my Form 2, smashing everything as usual. Then Form 3 I have to select subjects, right? Because in Form 1 and 2 you do everything. Then selection is when you're going into Form 3. So I wanted to do 3 sciences, I remember, but the school was not offering that. They're like, no, you can only do 2. And I remember some people left, actually one person left because of that to go to a different school that does 3 sciences. So I'm telling you, the environment was quite competitive. Everybody was just knew what they wanted, and they were like this is it. They had the drive.
And did you keep your routine in Form 2
No. I all the way to Form 4 didn't skip a day, didn't skip it was constant.
Wow.
All the way to Form 4. The reading was constant. It was so funny. I remember there was this time, so a parents meeting, right? And we would have recognition and rewards, right? Where every top students, right, in every subject, you'd get a certificate. I used to get all the certificates until all the parents used to know me, and they used to come and congratulate me with their child, and they would tell their daughter, you see? And some would come and joke, ungemwachia mmoja, like, you should have left one for my kid now. And there was this one time, I think they got tired of printing all the different certificates. They just printed the one and wrote all the subjects and it's best in all of them.
This is crazy.
Because hey, no one else is coming forward. And the only person who would come forward are the people who were doing physics, because I didn't do physics. Only. That was the only subject other than, because it's the only science I didn't do. So the only other person will be the person for physics. But everything else, I'm scooping it all. So that...
Did students start copying you?
Yes.
Okay.
So students started copying me, and then we got to be more alone.
That role.
I created you remember behind the lab, we started being many.
Hey, it's working. What you're doing is working.
Started being many. I remember when I was in Form 3, I used to sit just at the front next to the door. This one girl came to me, and she looked at me and she told me, Ciddy, I want to slice your brain open. I want to see how it's arranged.
I found this on the web for I want to slice your brain. Check it out.
These AI things. she had Siri.
Yes.
Siri, keep quiet.
So she came to me and she told me, I want to slice your head open. I want to see how it's arranged. And then I want to arrange mine the same way and see if we will have the same results. Because they were like, even the most toughest of tests and exams, I'll still smash 100.
Wow.
Even when they would give us something that we haven't studied, I would still smash it. So when we would get our papers back, you see, they would mark your papers and then you receive them back, right? When we would get our papers back, people in class, I remember, never used to ask, the top one has, what's the mark of the top student? No, they used to ask, the second top student has gotten what, so that they benchmark themselves against the second
way.
and not the first, because the first will be 100%. So,
And that's you.
Yes, and then the second would be now at least average and as they go down. So yes, that used to happen. And for me, I never saw it as a big thing. But every time they would come and tell me that, then I was like, for me, it was at this point, it was very natural. Very, very natural.
But let me ask, was it hard work? Are you getting? I just look at it now in retrospect and be like, and honestly answer the question. Were you working hard, and what does that look like?
I wouldn't say hard work.
Okay.
I would say interest and drive. Just more interest and drive.
You were interested in every subject.
I was so interested in every subject. I was so interested in knowing more. I wouldn't stop at where we are at. I would continue what's next, right? And getting the concepts. That interest and drive just drove my passion. I was so passionate about it. And for me, it was something I'd done from a very young age. So it was just part of me, right?
Okay.
For others, and also order. Like, you had to organize yourself very well. Because at boarding, no one tells you when to do something or in what order to read. And I had gotten it. I had hacked it. In what order. So for me, it was so simple. I wouldn't leave anything, like I wouldn't leave a gap anywhere. And I would always test myself.
To test yourself.
Yes. Always test myself. Right. I'd always test myself. Yeah, it was that. The one thing I had to, even in high school, work harder at was, I remember, mathematics. That I had to work harder at, because I was slow, right, when it comes to writing. And maths needs you to be very fast so that you complete the entire test. So I used to time myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you are that reasoning. So what do you take? What subjects do you take?
So I take biology, chemistry, and I drop physics.
And what's the goal?
At this point, growing up, my dad used to always say, he's my lawyer, right? Right? Not doctor, not anything else. He would always say, lawyer, right? So I'm thinking just law.
Okay.
At this point, I'm very clear it's just law that I'm going for. Yeah. So, come from 4, I'm still doing amazing. I'm smashing everything. I am...
Form 4 is 2008.
2008, yes.
So, you are in Nakuru.
Yes.
2007 post-election violence.
2007 post-election violence, actually. Wait. Did I get the timing right? I think so. 2007 post-election violence.
Because elections were in December, so it's 2008.
So it's 2008 now, right? I think I got a year. Oh yeah, I have the timing wrong. I think 2002 was when I joined high school. 2003, because I remember post-election violence. I had completed high school,
Okay.
so I think we're a year. ahead.
Yes.
It should go
Okay.
back. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Makes sense.
So, 2007.
So then do Form 4 first.
Form 4, yes.
Yeah.
So Form 4, I